Life Center in Winnipeg, Manitoba. This is the men's national championship game. We've got the Saskatoon Buffalo in the white and green taking on the Brampton Midnight Express in the black and red. For Brampton, they won the last 3 national championships. McComb dumps it in. Mocan. 81 for Saskatoon. Anderson trying to get free, gets it to the boards. Shot in by Laframboise. Mocan. Laframboise got a stick on it, got it to the side of the goal. Mitch Byrne. Byrne back behind his goal. Jordan Crocker. Crocker walking it out, gets it up to the blue line to Sean Hannon. Hannon turning, puts it up in the air, goes inside the blue line. Brampton on it first. Shot by Lewis doesn't get through to the goaltender, and it's knocked down out at center by Hannon. Crocker. Has to back to Gill and then back at the point. Crocker along the boards. Right to the front of the goal, swatted away by Schatz. Pasternak, outlet pass. They'll swing it here to the near side into the feet of Engel. They'll allow Brampton, bring it back in. Backhand towards the goal. Schatz keeps it out. Gill on it in the corner. Goes to the boards. Gets as far as the blue line. And brought in. Ball goes up in the air. A long shot off leg comes off the board, sits in behind the net. So Rigic. Satachi trying to get off the boards. He's stopped. Comes out at center. Goes to the other side. Mocan quickly across. Shot that goes in behind the goal. Picked up back there by Sahib Gill. Both teams change. Gill setting up behind his goal, up at the blue line. Good outlet pass. Jake brings it in over the blue line. Drops it for Taggart. Taggart. Backhand off the defenseman and into the corner. Saskatoon straight up the floor. Mitchell to the left. That's Jack Burkett. Burkett down in the corner, protecting it, turns, shoots it through the crease, comes out the other side to the boards, put him behind the goal. Taggart waiting for it, finally gets it and puts it around the other side. Well, there's Gill. Forced back again. Up to Taggart. Taggart now will move it. Dumps it down the far side. Brampton on it first. Marcel Mallet leaves it in the corner. It comes out. Taggart with a shot that just went wide. Picked up by Bumfries. Back to Crocker. The Byrne. Monahan. Monahan, who was just named the MVP of the Masters tournament, out there now playing the A gold medal game for Saskatoon. Delayed offside. Smith unable to get free at the blue line. We come back to Matcham. He'll stop up behind his goal. Anderson all alone. Turn and go by Mentis. Pass hopped over the stick of Lewis. Lewis on the left side working it down into the corner against Anderson. Leaves it back there. Granito behind the goal to Gill. Gill back at the point. Hannon tried to leave it back for Gill. Pass misfired, and back comes Mocan. Mocan in over the blue line for Saskatoon. He'll take it down into the corner. Watched there by Crocker. Mocan working it up along the boards. Threw it right in front. Was trying to get it to Mason Engel. Engel's got it now. Shot by Lafreniere by Christian Magnus was blocked. Granito leaves it for Hannon. Back behind the net for Granito. 3 15-minute periods. Men's A. Hannon. He'll drop it back after gaining the blue line. That shot scores! Jazz Karen Gill gives Brampton a 1-0 lead. 9:14 left to go. First period. They gain the blue line and drop it back. Gill with a shot. Schatz didn't react like he saw it. Back come Brampton. Another shot. That one stopped by Schatz. That was Sirigic. Mocan. Backhanding it towards the goal. Just seeing at the last second was the goaltender Ciperone, and he was able to get it out. Hannon gets the assist on the goal. Griffin up at the blue line. Duperreault. Duperreault working against Taggart. It's thrown all the way around the boards. It'll get out at center, all the way back to the Saskatoon blue line. Pasternak. Evan Pasternak gets it over center, dumps it in. Taggart back first for Brampton. Griffin closed quickly on him. It bounces out in front. Humphreys unable to get a stick on it. It's cleared down the floor. Pasternak back to get it. Jag is on him and side picked up by Monahan. Monahan out at center. Anderson goes the other side. Quick shot stopped. That was blocked by Mitch Byrne. Comes back in front, and Crocker has it for Brampton. Crocker taking his time. He'll hold it. Jag. They'll get it in. Mallet, Marcel Mallet shoots. That went wide. Caswell. To Mocan. They'll drop it back. Off the boards for J.P. Mocan. That shot scores! We're tied! Christian Magnus. There's Magnus coming off the left side, able to cut inside the defender. Got him to turn the wrong way. Beats the goaltender on the short side. We have got a 1-1 tie. Back at the blue line, Granito. Backhanded in by Jess Carrot-Gill. Lewis in looking for it. Hannon picks it up, throws it behind the goal. Gill in the corner gets there first for Brampton. Leaves it for Lewis. Back behind the goal, Jess Carrot-Gill. Gill backhand hit the outside of the net. Scramble in front. Schatz looking for. So goes. Play in front, and you can see Schatz dove out. Didn't quite have it the first time. These two teams did play in the preliminary round. It's a bit of a one-sided affair that day. Brampton Midnight Express defeated the Buffalo by a score of 6-1. Here we are tied at 1. So we get late in the first period. Under 6 minutes to go. Delayed offside was called. Buffalo player didn't realize it, so face-off, though, is going to come all the way back into the Saskatoon end. Jess Carrot-Gill in to take the face-off against Burkett. Gill wins it back to the point for Crocker. Crocker holding it. Laid it into the high slot. Sirigic. The ball goes out of play. Faceoff stays in the Saskatoon end. Again, Gill against Sirigic. Scramble draw cleared from the front of the net. Keith Mitchell trying to get it up the boards for Saskatoon. He stopped that, still onside. Gill towards the goal. It's deflected and goes wide into the corner. Crocker in deep. Crocker trying to work it out in front. Ball is loose. Shot. Schatz kept it out somehow. Sprawling. And it's cleared down the floor by Saskatoon. What a save by Brandon Schatz a second ago. Crocker, the first one. Here's the big one. Gets back and just dives out with the hit the stick dropped. He had the trapper and the blocker extended. One. Slap pass to this side. Mocan will stop. Mocan back at the point. Shot into the corner. Laframboise circling the goal. Shot kicked away. Rebound is in. They score. Anderson. Josh Anderson makes it 2-1 for Saskatoon. That's backhanded and it will come out. Brampton back inside their own blue line. Nice move, get away. To center, shoots it in. Schatz just gently plays it to the boards. Back at the point. Mantis with a shot. That comes off the end board. Schatz has that. .356 to go, first period. Smith won the faceoff. Back at the point, will be kept in. Granito driving towards the goal, forced in behind the goal line. Saskatoon, chance to bring it out. They fail to do so. Mantis has it, keeps it onside. Lewis, actually it's Granito, turns, puts it down into the corner. Mantis knocked off his stick. Saskatoon shot off a stick. That was Burkett. That's going to be a high stick, I believe. Nope. Kyle Lewis gone to the penalty box for Brampton. Power play. Saskatoon, they lead it 2-1. 3:15 to go in the first. Face-off won by Brampton down in the corner. That'll allow them to send it down the length of the floor, kill some time on this power play. Schatz moves it up quickly to Pasternak. That's dumped in. Crocker's got it, and Crocker sends it back down the floor. Dumps it in, going into forecheck. Anderson gets there first. Protects it, gets it back to Pasternak. Pasternak back at center. Centers it, doesn't shoot it. Burkett. That's Holden Knights, rather. 47 on this side. Burkett is 67. Monahan. Get it to Anderson. Taken by Crocker. Crocker trying to get away. Throws it to the far boards. Crocker on it first. Crocker trying to get around Christian Magnus. Crocker does great work to get it up to the blue line, and then it's sent down the floor by Sirijic. Under 2 to play in the first. 35 seconds to go in the power play. Brought in. Mocan with it. Monahan over the other side. Comes back to Monahan. He'll shoot it. And that went off of Anderson in front, so the faceoff comes outside. Just 16 seconds to go in the power play. Minute 30 to go in the period. And Saskatoon will make a change. From the faceoff, it's down to the Saskatoon blue line. Laframboise. Just 5 seconds to go in the power play. That's broken up. Sitachi flips it ahead. Sirijic gets to it. Penalty's now over. Sirijic gets in front. We got a penalty coming up to Saskatoon. It's the Brampton player had the stick knocked out of his hands. It'll be an interference call. .108 to go in the period. Face off to the left of Brandon Schatz. They're going to redo that face-off. Won by Saskatoon. Sent floor again. All right, Brampton setting up on their power play. It's not in. Now it is. Taggart, Crocker, back to Taggart to Crocker. Hannon scores! Jazz-Karen Gill, his second. So he takes that cross crease pass from Hannon. Schatz trying to see around that traffic in front of him. Ball will come down to his right. And the pass, absolutely perfect. We are tied at 2. Pasternak. Mocan. Down to Lafamboise. Mocan. That's cleared in front. That's going to be a penalty. Tripping. Lafamboise was headed for the front of the goal trying to get that return pass. And Brampton player guilty of tripping. 10 seconds to go in the period. Crocker has it behind the goal, stops up. All right, first period is over. We got a 1-1 tie. Minute 51 in the penalty to Brampton will carry over into the second period. We'll take a brief 2-minute intermission, then we'll be back here in Winnipeg for period number 2 of this men's national championship game. We'll be right back. delay while Logan Schatz gets ready down in the Saskatoon goal. Saskatoon on the power play to start this second period. 1:50 left to go in the penalty to Brampton. Knights gets it in over the blue line. Then there's a fight for it there. Anderson's got it. Tried to feed it back. That was intercepted by Hannon. Hannon will take his time and then send it the length of the floor. Schatz, I don't know if he realized the Brampton player was there, but he put it in the corner. Here's Hannon with a shot. That was blocked. Hannon's got it again and then taken away by Knights. Well, if Knights had fallen down, I think he might have drawn the penalty. Christian Magnus, Laframboise, Pasternak. Knights. And along the goal line to Anderson. It pops up. Magnus, Laframboise. Anderson trying to jam it home at the far post. Just missed. Whistle goes. I think the net was moved. Anderson trying to get at it at the side of the net, rather. Not much of a chance there. The other one was better, the cross crease pass. He almost got a stick on it. Monahan over the other side. Mocan with a shot that went wide. That shot goes wide. Monahan, Mocan. And as the ball comes out to center, has taken away. Gill, penalty's over. Gill shot that went wide. Picked up on the far side by Mocan. Mocan ducks away from a Brampton player. Takes it behind the goal. Forced back is Monahan, and down in behind the goal. Granito behind his own goal. Handani racing down the left. Handani. Sitachi. Over to Handani. Trying to get it out off the boards. It's taken away. A penalty has been called. Slashing. Go against Saskatoon. 4-minute power play coming up for so a 5-on-4 power play. Brody Singer in the penalty box. Crocker down low to Hannon. Hannon. Top Jake. Crocker. Jake. Crocker. Back to Jake. Steps into it. Hit the outside of the net. And Schatz will cover it at the side. 4-minute slashing penalty. do that face-off. Gill with a shot. That's stopped by Schatz. That hit the clock above center floor. Face-off will come back in the Saskatoon end. Back at the point, kept in by Brampton. Gill to Gill. Shot was blocked and played out by Jack Burkett. Just Carrot Gill. Lewis back to Gill. Back up top. Still no shot. Still 2.5 minutes to go in the power play. That pass player had moved in. So it'll be cleared out. Saskatoon changing. The whistle goes. Well, the player was down, couldn't see him. He was down below the boards, right below us. Reason for the whistle. That's Sahib Gill. Three Gills on the Manitoba Magic. The Brampton Midnight Express team. 91 Sahib Gill, 96 Jess Karen Gill, and number 11 Jess Carrot Gill. Face-off win for Brampton. Crocker's got it himself, takes it right to the front of the net. The net has been moved. So goes again. Saskatoon changing up. But center getting away. Anderson with a shot. Missed far side. Picked up by Magnus. Magnus along the board. Back down for Anderson. Anderson had it taken away by Crocker. Out it comes. Gill. Just Karen Gill. Taggart back to Crocker. Still on the power play. Still a minute 26 left to go in that shot. Stopped by Schatz. And one and done on that opportunity for the Brampton Midnight Express. Crocker, slap pass the other side, they'll get it in. Crocker gets a return pass. On the power play. Knocked down by Crocker. Taggart. Taggart with a shot over the top of the net. And again, down the floor. Crocker. Gill. Melee pass across, had a chance to shoot, it looked like. Crocker, he shoots it. Blocked and cleared on a great play by Jack Burkett. Goaltender's going to have to come out and play this. Gave it away. That's offside. I say that was not offside, but I think that penalty's been called. The reason for the whistle. Another penalty against Saskatoon. Five on three for Gill. All right, first penalty is over. On four. Mallet. Shot by Gill is tipped and goes up and out of play. In the box for Saskatoon is Justin Monahan. Didn't see the penalty, to be honest. Possibly too many players on the floor. Saw the referee hold up the two hands to the bench. Either way, it's 5 on 4 for the Midnight Express. Minute 36 to go in their power play. Couldn't score on their last chance. Gill. Satachi. Mallet. Lewis. Back to Mallet. Over to Gill. Back to Gill. Jag with a shot that missed. Satachi's got it. 1:10 to go in the power play. Mallet into the corner. Up top. Gill shoots. Blocked again. That was Burkett again. Another great block. .45 seconds left in the power play. They get it in, and then it's sent out again. Just not a whole lot happening on these power plays for Brampton. They've had possession and throw it around, but not a lot of great scoring chances. And again, this one is stopped, but they turn it over. Brought back in all alone. Shot, scores! Smith. Terrible giveaway by Saskatoon. They had a chance to get it out, tried to carry it out, turned it over, and Smith was left all alone in front of the goaltender, and it's 3-2 Brampton. You really can't afford to make those kind of mistakes. This is a national championship game, and you're up against a team that won it the last 3 years. Schatz into the corner. Pierce quickly gets it up, and ahead is Anderson. Anderson will catch up to it. Josh Anderson. Threw it to an open side. Nobody there. Comes to the boards. Over to Crocker. While watching him, Crocker gets it and sends it up the floor. Pierce Out at center, Pierce gets it, shoots it back in. Crocker back behind his net. 6 minutes to go in the second period. Shot in, drop back, shot wide. Mentis picks it up here in the near boards. Mocan. Mocan down in the corner. They work it up towards the blue line, poked away by Caswell. Played back in, Caswell. Will bring it out. At center, Magnus. Midnight will get it out. It's an opening. He'll go the other side. Hannon. Hannon with a shot. Kicked out and held by Schatz. Had a caught between the arm and his body. Was able to hold on to it. Brendan Schatz. That will hit the ceiling. Under 5 to play. Behind the goal, Hannon has it down in the corner. Watched by Pasternak. Hannon. And to get free, Pasternak lost the stick. It comes to Lewis. Lewis. On to Gill. There's Carrot. Gill shoots. Comes out the other side. Granito. Pasternak took a swing at it and missed. Hannon. Try and get it back out in front. It went off Schatz up in the air, and Saskatoon with a chance to move it. Kept in at center. Pasternak. Down the floor. One off the fingertips of Correa. So play continues. No flooring. Comes loose and Brampton is away. Satachi. He'll drop it back. Gill turns, shoots it. Pad saved by Schatz. Gill has it in front. Goes the other side. Just behind Satachi. J.P. Mocan. Go the other side, but the pass was intended for Burkett, who's gone to the bench. Jag. Trying to knock it out of the air was Mallet. That's broken up. Cleared just out. Byrne. It's it to Mallet. Mallet in over the blue line. In front for Taggart. Taggart's backhand well wide into the corner. Singer off the boards. Finally it comes out. Griffin. Long shot in off the glass. Down in the corner on it. Byrne. Marcel Mallet. Mallet cutting into the middle, goes the other side. Trying to get it in front for Jag. Taggart's got it. Schatz cleared it himself. That shot off the goaltender, and it comes out in front instead of going behind. Lucky there for Ciperone. From the faceoff, it's cleared down the floor. Just getting back was Pasternak. And now he's got it behind the goal. Minute and a half to go in the period. Mocan, that was stopped by Mantis. Ball goes up in the air and goes into the players' bench. Monahan. Laframboise. Intercept. Pasternak and Hannon go to the boards. Pasternak got a stick in there first. Lifted out and kept in, at least briefly, by Gill. Now it comes out. Laframboise. Shot in off the glass. Engel. 30 seconds to go in the period. Shot by Mocan is stopped and held by Ciperone. Goes in just wide of the goaltender. Griffin. To Engel. Christian Magnus can't get a shot through. Comes to the boards. And the buzzer goes to end the second period. Brampton Midnight Express have taken a 3-2 lead. We've got 15 minutes of regulation time left to go. National championship on the line. Brampton Midnight Express, Saskatoon Buffalo. We've got a good one going here this evening. All right, we're going to take a break. We've got a 2-minute intermission, then we'll be back with the third period. These are the 2024 Canadian Ball Hockey Association National Championships from Winnipeg, Manitoba. Just had a visit here during the intermission from Caitlin Van Velsen of the UTEC women's team. There you had a chance to meet her. So we're certainly a fan after this week. Got a one-goal game, no penalties on the clock as we start this third period. 3-2, Brampton leading, looking to make it a four-peat. Going to be a fancier way of saying that. The quad. That's no good either. I'll keep working on it. Hannon tried to pass in and fanned on it. Here's Mocan. Long shot over the top of the goal. It comes to the boards. Anderson in there. Taken away by Mitch Byrne. Byrne behind his goal. Saskatoon back in their own end, just kind of throwing it back and forth right now. Still lots of time left in this period, lots of time in this championship game. That shot went in wide. Terrific. It'll come out. Christian Magnus. Magnus. They're taken away. Granito. Sitachi in over the blue line. Daniel Sitachi. Correa. That's cleared out over center. Gill. Correa back to Gill. Mallet. Mallet trying to get around the outside. Caswell still has it. Marcel Mallet. Correa in the corner, throws it to the other side. Mallet on it there. Mallet turning off the boards. Takes it down into the corner. It's on going. Finally has it taken away by Monahan. Pass in for Knights. That's broken up. Gill up at the blue line, brought in by Brampton. Backhanded in. Taggart drops it back. It's shot in by Byrne. Wraparound attempt. Schatz has it. Schatz will hold it. There's the wraparound. There seemed to be a little bit of room between the pads, but Schatz able to get the legs closed and keep the ball out. Net has become dislodged. Mantis keeps it down in deep in Saskatoon territory. Comes out at center, shot back in by Granito. That'll stay in play down in the corner. Matcham up at center. Brought in. Mocan. Mocan shoots. Rebound is there. Mocan's got it behind the goal. Mocan staying with it. Turning off the boards. Still has it. Mocan wraparound is right in the crease. They score! Anderson, his second of the game. JP Mocan doing all the work on that one. Took it down the right side, went around the net, came up the left side, stopped, came back around again, and he eventually makes the pass. As Mocan, Anderson heads for the front of the goal. Nothing Ciperone could do about that one. We are tied at 3. 10:08 to go, third period. It's out. Here they come again. Saskatoon. Mitchell drops it back. They go inside. Scores! Back to Mitchell. Tick, tack, toe. Great three-way passing. I thought for a second maybe it was one pass too many. Right here, I thought, and then down low, and then across, back of the net. Boy, you can't do it much better than that. Brilliant passing by Saskatoon. Finished off by Keith Mitchell. And again, the other side, shot, that stop, rebound, set there in the crease. Cleared away by Brampton, but is kept onside by Saskatoon, and the goaltender Ciperone will hold that. What a turn of events. Just announcing the tying goal now. That was Anderson. Shot off Schatz over the top of that, then it's put wide. Correa had the chance. Got a penalty coming up, touched up by Saskatoon. Brampton will go on the power play. You can tell by the fans they are in full agreement with that call. Taggart with a shot. That was blocked. So Brampton now on the power play, trying to recover after having given up 2 quick goals. Taggart with a shot. That's stopped by Schatz. It's still loose. Now he's got it. Good work by Schatz finding that ball. That's the Dominic Hasek, drops the goal stick and grabs it with the blocker glove. Face-off win Brampton. Crocker. Gill. Crocker. Taggart. And hit the outside of the net. That was Hannon. Gill. Crocker. Taggart back to Crocker. They move it around. Down for Hannon. Scores! Power play goal. Crocker to Hannon. Hannon at the left post. Crocker up top with the ball down to Hannon, and from a very sharp angle, Sean Hannon, who loves to work down along that goal line, has tied it up. We go back and forth. Mentis shoots it in. Pasternak back to get it. Monahan, a little bit too far for him. That's thrown in front, backhand. Mentis with a couple of tries. Can't beat that shot off a stick, out of play. Just about halfway through the third period. We are still tied. Pasternak behind the goal, had it taken away. Hannon with it, back at the point to Crocker. Crocker holding it. And behind the net, for it out in front. Lewis couldn't get a stick on it, now it comes in front. Cleared from the front of the net by Brampton, or by Saskatoon, and out they come. Laframboise, this side. Mocan with a shot. Went off a stick to the boards. Is into the corner. Crocker comes away with it. Back behind the goal. Lewis. Stopped at the blue line. Matcham trying to come the other way. That goes in behind the goal. Correa. Renito. That's in. Dump it in. Down in the corner. Behind the goal, Matcham. He had a little trouble. Gill. Knights. Still in the corner now, comes up along the boards. Saskatoon have it. Christian Magnus. Another side. Pierce lost it. Coming off the bench. Getting it Caswell. Caswell straight up the floor. Caswell knocked off his stick and it'll go up into the mesh. Face off. It's going to be inside the blue line. Inside the circle to the left of Chris Ciperone. Got a 4-4 tie, less than 6 minutes to play. Mallet. Griffin did a good job to stay with him and then get the ball up the floor. It's in over the blue line. Anderson over the other side. Shot right on goal. Ciparone knocked it down. In fact, to Taggart. Anderson hit the goalpost. Rebound not put in. It's right out in front. Goaltender's down. And a big hit along the boards. That's going to be a penalty to J.P. Mocan. That was a big collision along the boards. And the player from Midnight Express is still down. See down that way very well. Can't see who it is. It's below the boards. So you can get a look at it here. Just at the tail end of it. When he's up, that's Crocker, Jordan Crocker. Let's see what they call here. We'll bring the players together. The referee wants to talk to the two captains. There's the Brampton bench, and there's Crocker still in some discomfort. Seems to be holding his left arm. We need Jordan Crocker, the heart and soul of this Brampton team. Shot is blocked. Just a 2-minute penalty called. Taggart. Shot by Hannon was blocked. Comes back to the point. Taggart. They miss Crocker here on the power play. Saved by Schatz as he came sliding over to his left. And then cleared down the floor by Saskatoon. Quickly, Ciparone moves it ahead to Taggart. Taggart will drop it back. Here's Crocker back out on the floor. Good news for Brampton. Crocker knocks it down into Hannon. Got 4 minutes left to go in regulation time. Taggart with a shot. Schatz with the save. The ball goes up and out of play. Brandon Schatz on the other end. Chris Ciparone. Lewis to take the face-off for Brampton. He wins it. He'll keep it onside. There's Carrick Gill. He's got it again. Mallet down into the corner. To Sitachi over the other side. Gill winds up, and that was blocked again. Burkett. He's blocked a number of shots here this evening. Jake with a shot that got through and cleared by Saskatoon. Just 10 seconds to go and the power play is turned over. Back comes Griffin. Griffin lofts it in. That'll stay in play. Penalty is over. We're back to even strength. Saskatoon killed it off. It's Lewis. 3 minutes to go. Got a tie game. National championship on the line. Mallet gets to center, keeps going, shoots it in. Mallet going into forecheck. Caswell there first. Satachi in looking for it. Satachi comes up with it, fed it in front. Sarijic couldn't get a stick on the ball. Now it comes back to Sarijic, back towards the point. Kept in. Sarijic's got it, throws it back behind the net. Gill. Gill setting up offense, brings it out, turns, shoots, and stopped by Schatz. Comes to the boards. Engel. To Caswell. Up at the blue line, played in. Going after it, Engel. Played away by Sarijic. It'll be kept in by Pasternak. That shot goes way up in the air, in behind the goal. Crocker has it. Crocker will stop up behind his goal, now throw it up at the blue line, taken by Smith. Smith gets over center, shoots it in. Shots knocked it down, a little trouble with it. Big greasy rebound there. Granito. Out at center, it's still onside. Got past Mentis. Brampton still on it. Mentis forced all the way out to center, maintaining possession, sprawls and keeps it in. Saskatoon with a chance to move it out, they do. Just over a minute to go. Blue line, gives it to Lewis, tried to give it back to Hannon. Goes in behind the goal, Hannon's got it. Hannon in behind his Saskatoon goal. It's cleared out. It was a pass from behind the net, so no flooring. Under a minute to go. Tipped in by Gill. .30 seconds left. Mocan in over the blue line. Mitch Byrne gets it up to the blue line. Laframboise looking for it. Crocker has it. 15 seconds left. Crocker to Gill. Gill getting around the outside. Gill cutting in. Runs into the goaltender. Net is moved. Face-off is going to come outside the blue line. Just Garrett Gill trying to get it in front. He does and lost his balance. Slid into the goaltender. Everybody's okay. 8.4. You have timeout call. This game beginning to take on the vibe of, not a timeout, sorry. Beginning to take on the vibe of Brampton's first national championship, 2021 in Calgary against Edmonton. Tied after regulation. Tied after 2 overtimes. Went to a shootout. Went to extra shooters before Daniel Satachi won it for Brampton. And they went on to win the next 2. Next year in Hamilton, they won by the mercy rule. And then last year in St. John, New Brunswick. That shot right on goal as the buzzer goes, and we are headed to overtime. 10 minutes of 4-on-4. If that doesn't do it, 10 minutes of 3-on-3. If that doesn't do it, we'll go to a shootout. So why not? 43 games, not quite enough to finish this one. We go to overtime in our 43rd game. Not done yet. 4-4 tie after regulation. 10 minutes, 4-on-4 to start things off. Sudden death. Big pressure on these two guys. Chris Ciperone, your right. Brandon Schatz on your left. All right, here we go. A goal wins it. Pierce. And Saskatoon win the opening faceoff. Come up this side. It's in over the blue line. Anderson leaves it for Griffin. Griffin up top. Monahan drops it back. Griffin won't shoot it there. This is Mocan here on the right side. He's got the ball. JP Mocan is looking for Griffin. Griffin's got it. Pierce comes in front of the goal. Anderson goes down. It's going to be a penalty coming up. A penalty in overtime. Holding. Two minutes holding. And will go against Jordan Crocker. So it's 4-on-3. Anderson, Laframboise, Monahan, and Mocan. Face-off won by Brampton. They'll clear it down the floor. Taggart had a look and then peels back. Laframboise brought it in over the blue line. And we'll leave it. Christian Magnus doesn't shoot. That shot comes in from Laframboise. That was blocked. He didn't get all of that one. Chance to clear it. The pass was in the feet of Mitch Byrne, but it goes down the floor. Minute 15 to go in the power play. Brought in Laframboise. Magnus. That goes up in the air. It's caught right in front of the goal. Mocan's shot stopped. Mocan down the other way, down into the corner, back to Mocan. Pass was in his feet, couldn't one-time it. Christian Magnus, Laframboise, we'll have to get him some room to shoot it. That one misses short side. Again, Laframboise. Mocan's shot stopped by Ciperone. Comes off the end boards in front. Chance for Brampton to move it out. They'll get it out to center. It's kept in. Mocan shot. That one off leg. Anderson's in front of the goal. Anderson's got it in the corner, goes the other side. Just 15 seconds to go in the power play. Laframboise. Christian Magnus, Laframboise. Mocan was shot over the top of the goal. This side, can't shoot it. Penalty's over. Crocker's back out on the floor. We go back 4-on-4. JP Mocan holding it. Went between the feet of Christian Magnus, and Brampton have killed it off, and they've got the ball. Crocker waiting for his teammates to change. He'll take it back behind the goal. That's by Holden Knights. Gets it up here on the left side. Correa. That got past Gill. Griffin back behind his own net. 3.5 gone in the overtime. Knights. Holden Knights in over the blue line, cutting into the middle. Knights, drop pass. Griffin back in the corner for Knights. Knights. He's got Gill in front of the goal. Gill's got it. Gill with a shot. Oh, sorry, Engel. An Engel shot went off of Gill, out of play. Thrown behind the goal. Crocker. Byrne. 6 minutes left to go in the first overtime. Crocker. Jake. Back to Crocker. Crocker really taking his time. Now gives it to Satachi. Satachi heading up the floor. Daniel Satachi. Satachi round behind the net. Comes up the other side. Saskatoon on it first. It'll be kept in by Satachi. Down in along the boards. They work it free. Comes in front. Backhand. He misses it. Wide open net. Put it wide. What a chance. Crocker. Players are down at the side of the net. Crocker still with it. A shot by Satachi. Laying out the block, that was Monaghan. They go hard to the boards. Down and along the boards. Satachi trying to get it in front. It's chopped out. Saskatoon with a chance to move it. They do. Down the floor it goes. Trying to catch up to it. Christian Magnus. Can't get there. Inches as he dove. You can't give a better effort than that. Here's that chance for Brampton a second ago. There's the opportunity and hit the outside of the net. Saskatoon bring it out. Griffin had it taken away. Granito. He'll lug it out. He stopped at the blue line and then it was lost. Granito's got it again. Lewis. Lewis in over the line. Over the other side. Granito snapshot. Schatz has that in the trapper. No rebound this time. Schatz has a little issue with his equipment. Straps underneath the jersey. Get that fixed. Again, that last chance. Couldn't get it under the arm. It was there. There was room. Here we go again. Face off in the Saskatoon end to the left of Brandon Schatz. Saskatoon win the face off. Long stretch pass. Mocan. Mocan in over the blue line. He's got Anderson with him. Mocan holding it. Mocan. Take it back towards the blue line, and it's centered, still onside. To Anderson. Anderson has it. Shot towards goal. Ciperone has that, and he'll hold on to it. Face-off win Saskatoon. Back at the point. Shot that goes high over the top of the net. Picked up by Mocan. Back to Mocan. One-timer. That just missed. Anderson's on it. Anderson circling the goal, trying the wraparound. He lost it. It's taken by Byrne. Mitch Byrne. Gives it to Crocker. Back to Byrne. Back to Crocker. Off the boards. Player slipped up at the blue line. That will allow Matcham to bring it in. Matcham, drop pass. Christian Magnus, shot, got through. Ciperone made the save. Magnus keeps it in here at the right side. Over the left side. Shot by Laframboise over the top of the net. It's the guy they want to get the ball to in that spot if they can. He just missed that time. Great job to hold it in. Laframboise can't shoot it. Brampton will bring it out. There's Taggart. Got Mallet with him. Threw it in front, sliding in there. Laframboise breaks that up. He'll leave it back behind the goal to Matcham. Taggart goes to the bench, replaced by Gill. Now Matcham goes to the bench for Saskatoon. On comes Griffin. Make sure you don't get caught with tired legs out there. Knights off the boards. Hannon goes down. Back comes Saskatoon. 3 across. 3-on-2 here. Tried to tip it in front. Ciperone's got it, and that'll go out of play. And that, I believe, is going to be a penalty. It's like the old hockey rule. Anybody else can shoot it over the glass except the goaltender. So that's going to be a penalty against Brampton. 2 minutes delay of game against the goaltender, Ciperone. Timeout. Saskatoon. Never a fan of the puck or ball over glass rule. And when it's just the goaltender who's got a stick that has least control over trying to shoot the ball, it's tough. That's how it used to be in ice hockey too, NHL. Putting the puck over the glass was never a penalty unless the goaltender did it. Certainly see not having ball over glass in ball hockey just happens too frequently. It's tough to control. The ball's bouncing around. But a tough break there for Chris Ciperone. Trying to clear it out of his own zone. It went straight up into the mesh. Clearly nobody else touched it. It wasn't deflected. Didn't hit the glass first or any of those other mitigating circumstances. Second power play 40. Jag on it first. He lost it. And that's going to be another penalty. Oh my goodness. High sticking. That's going to be 4 minutes. Oh, this is a disaster for Brampton. Let's see if they call the high sticking. High sticking. You can hear the murmuring going on throughout the building. Now, Saskatoon has picked up an unsportsmanlike penalty. Right now it's showing a minute 52 in the first penalty, 2 in the second, but the second one was high sticking. Haven't quite got this sorted out yet, folks. High sticking penalty was called, and then the tail end of the play, and after the first penalty had been called, Saskatoon pick up an unsportsmanlike. Right now, up on the time clock, it is just showing the 2 penalties, which would make it a 5-on-3. I think it's just a misconduct to Saskatoon, not a penalty. So 5-on-3. Ooh, what a moment here. A minute and a half to go in the first overtime. And a big clear by Brampton. Knights. They get it in. Holden Knights. Monahan. Down low. Christian Magnus up to Monahan. Walking it in. One-timer hit the outside of the net. Magnus, that one off the pad of the goaltender. Knights. Knights with it again, down to McComb, back to Knights. Monahan, Knights, Monahan can't shoot it. Pass was on his backhand. We're going to get a crease violation. That's going to bring the face-off outside. 32 seconds to go in the period. So much going on out there. Timeout. Brampton. 32 seconds to go in the first overtime. And 5-on-3 power play. The face-off comes outside the blue line. That crease violation brings the face-off out. No break for Brampton. Face-off just outside the Brampton blue line. Knights doesn't shoot it. Knight shoots it this time. Blocker save made by Ciperone. Christian Magnus crossed. Home couldn't knock it out of the air. And that's going to be a penalty against Saskatoon. Holden Knights. Sean Hannon was getting away down the left side. He might have been gone had it not been for the penalty, but so much going on. So there's 29 seconds and 37 seconds left in the two penalties to Brampton. Now 2 minutes to go up on the board against Saskatoon. We're back to 4-on-3. With just 7.9 seconds to go in the first overtime. Waiting for them to get the penalties up on the clock properly. All the penalties have been removed, so they've got to be put back. Should be 3 up there. Penalties are back up. And there's the Saskatoon penalty gone up. Okay. Face off. Win. Shot didn't get through. It's another chance. One more chance. That's put over the top of the net. And the buzzer will go, and we will head to a second overtime, 3-on-3. This will actually be 4-on-3. Intermission, 2 minutes. Then we'll come back and sort out everything else. We've got 3 penalties up on the board, 2 to Saskatoon, or 2 to Brampton, 1 to Saskatoon. 2 to Brampton are over in 23 seconds and 31 seconds. Still a minute 53 left to go in the Saskatoon penalty. Across the way, the players are discussing it with the officials. should be a 4-on-3 power play for Saskatoon when we start. When the first penalty to Brampton expires, they can send another player out, make it 4-on-4. When the other one expires, they can send a player out, make it 5-on-4. They then will be on the power play. Lots of drama at the end of this one. The referee's talking to both benches to make sure everybody understands how the player movement is going to work here. This is a little complicated. Four on three for 23 seconds. 4-on-4 for 8 seconds, and then 5-on-4 power play for Brampton after that, all else being equal. That pass misfires. That's pretty much going to chew up that first penalty. Quickly ahead. Christian Magnus, he's got some room. Magnus walks in, shoots. Ciparone makes the save. So the first penalty is over. 4-on-4. Couple of shots, had another chance. It's batted around. Gill out at the blue line. Now it's a power play. 5-on-4 for Brampton in front. They score! Jaskaren Gill. Ends it. 9:20 left to go in the second overtime. Just 40 seconds in to the second overtime, and Brampton are back to back to back to back champions. Four-time national champions, 4 consecutive national champions. They won their first one in a shootout. They win their fourth one in double overtime. You see the Saskatoon Buffalo disappointed. They gave it everything. They hung in there with the Brampton Midnight Express. Through just about 55 minutes. Just over 55 minutes. These two teams went back and forth at each other. Punch and counter punch. Until the knockout punch was delivered by Jaskaren Gill. He got their first one, he got their last one. So if you were with us for any of the other games today, you know how this works. They will, well, Richard Rocha, Executive Director, CBHA, will say a few words of thanks. They'll distribute the silver medals to the Saskatoon Buffalo. Then they will give out the individual tournament awards, the All-Star team, the MVP by position, overall MVP, leading scorer. Then we'll give out the gold medals. Player of the game first, before we get to the actual tournament awards. Josh Anderson, player of the game for Saskatoon. Jess Karen Gill scored 2 goals, including the winner in double overtime. Yeah, your player of the game. Here's Richard Rocha. Richard does his thanks. I want to mention to you the bronze medal game played at the Notre Dame Arena. Valley Stars from BC defeated Edmonton Ball Hockey Club by a score of 7-2. So the Valley Stars from BC take home the bronze. Get the coaches from Saskatoon to come up and present their players with their silver medals. "43 games now in the books here at the Hockey for All Center. We started Monday morning. And we finish it on a Saturday night. Just shy of 7 o'clock local time. What a game we had to finish it. Double overtime for the men's championship. So the Buffalo receive their silver medals, then go over and shake the hands of the players on the Brampton Midnight Express. Start with the tournament all-stars now in the individual awards. Josh Laframboise gets an all-star. The all-star nod as one of the forwards. Marcel LaFortune with Valley Stars from BC. Ralph Taggart, all-star forward from Midnight Express. Evan Pasternak, all-star defense. Mitch Byrne, all-star defenseman. Brandon Schatz, all-star goalie from the Saskatoon Buffalo. The all-star team, along with Marcel LaFortune of Valley Stars, British Columbia, who were the bronze medalists. Josh Anderson, MVP forward for these championships. An MVP forward, defense, and goalie. Jordan Crocker, MVP defenseman. When he went against the boards late in the game, I thought, uh-oh, this is bad for Brampton. He is one of the best players in Canada. Chris Ciparone from Midnight. Two more to give out. Leading scorer. Zafir Rauji from Edmonton BHC. They lost in the bronze medal game earlier. Oh, he's here. Straight from Notre Dame. They just played the bronze medal game. Leading scorer. Now the tournament MVP. Jezkaret Gill, tournament MVP. From Brampton. 3 MVPs and leading scorer. Now we'll give out the gold medals to Brampton Midnight Express. As I said earlier, this is 4 times in a row, but I'm sure it never gets old. Each one feels as good as the one before. trying to get Brampton to come over and get their medals. Now they're figured out what's going on. Come over and get the medals from their coaches. Gold medals. That's 4 for a lot of these guys. A lot of this team has been together through that entire 4 years. And once they get their medals, all that's left is the championship belt, which the teams get to take back with them and keep, and the Jack Cup. It's a perpetual trophy. It stays with CBHA, but it's awarded to the teams. They get their team names engraved on it, and the plaques. Captains go up to receive the trophy, the championship belt, and pose for a few pictures. The rest of the Brampton Midnight Express waiting anxiously to have that trophy delivered. Here it comes. Congratulations, Brampton Midnight Express. For the 4th year in a row, you are Canada's national men's ball hockey champions. And as Brampton celebrates, it's time for us to say goodbye from Winnipeg. We've been here since Monday. As I mentioned, we've done 43 games in 6 days. It's been a blast. We've had a great time. We saw some tremendous ball hockey here this week. Some of the best you'll ever see. You know, Canada, maybe the best nation amongst ball hockey. We've got some other good countries there. United States, Czech Republic or Czechia, Slovakia, all big ball hockey nations, but Canada probably sits at the top. So when you watch the national championships, you're seeing the best in the world compete. And we saw them here this week. So for now, on behalf of everybody at Home Team Live, we produced all the webcasts for you this week and a couple of weeks ago in Saskatoon as well. On behalf of all the folks at the Canadian Ball Hockey Association who work so hard to put together the 3 national championships they do every summer. This is the end of this traveling road show. It started in Edmonton a number of weeks with the juniors and culminating this week with the men's and women's A, men's and women's masters, and the legends. It's all done for another year. So on behalf of everybody I just mentioned, I want to thank you so much for watching. Be safe, and folks, we'll see you next year in Mississauga for all 3 events. Until then, my name is George Scott. Good night, everyone.